Everybody take your seat. This is the official meeting of the cousins the week before Thanksgiving. Before we even get to Thanksgiving Day itself, let's establish some things. This is not the time for your new trends and your new styles with your clothes. You need to come in a manner that you know Mamaw is not going to look like this at you about. We don't want anybody to ask, is that what you're wearing? You can't handle it, they can't handle it, nobody can handle it, so make sure there's no holes in your jeans. Everything is correct. Come correct in that sense. This is not a time to introduce your new girlfriend. This is not a time for a new boyfriend. They need to be established. We're talking 6 months or longer. Whoever you bring will be discussed in the future if they are not there. So you need to make sure that you can handle that kind of pressure. Typically, our newest love interest will be taking the photo. But Carl, I believe that you know she's going to be taking the photo this year. You knew that was going to happen. You knew that was going to happen. She's not ever going to be in that photo. I don't know why you're still going after that. Anyways. Now, the day of, we are speaking to everyone. You are responsible for making sure that everyone is spoken to. Get that out of the way right quick, like. The younger ones of us in here, you need to know that if you are assigned the saying of the grace, this is not a time to be cute. This is not a time to list out every single person in our family. We all love that you do that. It is precious, not on this day. This day we're trying to get to eating. You need to say God is great, God is good, and then move forward, keeping it quick. While we have the young ones' attention, we need y'all to know that during the commercials, that's when you're to put on your show. That's the time for look at me cartwheels. That's the time for watch my show. That's the time for listen to me sing. Your responsibility is covering up any commercials that could bring up anything political or anything that can make your uncle say that stuff that we don't want him to. When you are making your plate, you need to remember that everything on that plate has to come off that plate and into your mouth. If you cannot eat everything, you need to learn to spread it around and make it look like you ate everything. Now, while we're on the food, you need to know that this is a time to keep your compliments tight. It's fine that the food is delicious, but compliments on this day can turn into that dish being served forever. So we will all together discuss who we are complimenting and who we are not. That's the decision for the whole body. You can't make that decision on your own. And lastly, if anyone disappears, if you suddenly don't see any of us older cousins, that is not a time to ask where we are. You do not draw attention to the fact that we have slipped out. You will one day slip out as well, and it is not your job to find out where we are. You just accept it and be you. You be you in your spot where you are. Let us be where we are. This is none of y'all's business. All right, so everybody's got their instructions. You ready? All right, bless y'all's hearts. It's coming up.